Some are dreamers, some are doers, and just a few are both. That's the heartbeat of Shepherd University, a quality education that's within reach. In fact, we're one of the most affordable schools in the nation. Whether you're just starting off or you're ready for a new start, Shepherd University. Don't just dream, do.
Across the world, employers value university graduates who have the ability to apply classroom education to real-world settings. Shepherd University prepares students with the skills and knowledge that allows those students to meet and exceed employer expectations. As a student, your first years at Shepherd provide you a foundation in your major and across numerous areas of study. Our small class sizes allow students to work collaboratively while receiving individual attention from the faculty.
Can you sit down?
As you continue at Shepherd, you experience deeper immersion in your program, with opportunities becoming increasingly available in your area of interest. Finally, each program requires a capstone experience, which allows you to engage head-on with the emerging issues in your field and to make contributions to advance your discipline. At Shepherd, we develop students who are exploring, discovering, and producing in their fields of study, across all disciplines, across the world. That's the Shepherd advantage.
Please rise for this year's degree candidates.
Baccalaureate Commencement for Shepherd University is now open. Please be seated. Welcome, everyone. I am Mary Hendricks, a proud alumna and president of Shepherd University. On behalf of the Board of Governors, faculty, and staff of the university, and especially on behalf of our graduates, I welcome you, families and friends, to the 2018 Baccalaureate Commencement exercises for Shepherd University. We have expanded the number of attendees again this year by streaming the commencement exercises live on YouTube. We extend a special welcome to those stationed abroad in service to our country, and thank you for the sacrifices you and your families make every day. I wish to thank the Commencement Committee members and many faculty, staff, and student volunteers who work to make commencement such a great success. I would like to thank our police force for keeping us safe and secure at home. Also, at this time, I would like for all active duty military personnel and all veterans to please stand. Thank you. Without the sacrifices of these men and women, we would not have the opportunity to celebrate this very special occasion. We welcome today's honored guests, commencement speaker and honorary degree recipient, Mr. Paul McDermott, and the President's Award recipients, the Friends of Popedigan. I would also like to introduce members of the platform party who will not be introduced later in the program, and ask them to please stand and remain standing for our applause once all have been named. Ms. Monica Lingenfelter, Executive Vice President, Shepherd University Foundation. Dr. Christopher Lovelace, President of the Faculty Senate. Dr. Thomas Seeger, Vice President for Student Affairs. Ms. Pamela Stevens, Vice President for Finance. Dr. Richard Stevens, Acting Dean of Graduate Studies and Continuing Education. Ms. Mona Kissel, Member, Board of Governors. And Dr. J.B. Tuttle, Member, Board of Governors. Thank all of you. Appreciate it. We are pleased to have with us today Delegate Paul Espinosa, the Chairman of the House Committee on Education in the West Virginia Legislature. He is a strong advocate for state higher education and Shepherd University. Delegate Espinosa was a courageous leader in promoting the development of the newly proposed funding formula that will greatly benefit Shepherd fiscally, as it rewards state schools that have successfully helped students to degree completion. We applaud his efforts and those of his legislative colleagues to bring fairness to a budget process that has historically underfunded Shepherd for years. Delegate Espinosa, I know you're joining us in the skybox, and we just learned that your daughter's going to be joining us at Shepherd University next year. So thank you very, very much. One final note of business, as a courtesy to all of the graduates and our guests, thank you in advance for silencing all mobile phones, pagers, and electronic devices so that everyone can fully enjoy this special day. We are proud to announce that the national anthem will be performed by Grace Guiney, class of 2018. Following the singing of the anthem, Kayleen Browning, class of 2018, will offer the welcoming remarks on behalf of the Student Government Association. Deshawn Long, class of 2018, will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. As the Student Government Association Vice President for this past year, I would like to welcome family, friends, and distinguished guests to Shepherd University's 145th Commencement Ceremony. We are so thankful to have all of you here today to celebrate a significant milestone of the class of 2018. I would like to take a minute to acknowledge and appreciate just how many selfless individuals it takes to shape and mold a graduate. I'm very fortunate to have an incredible support system. In this room alone, more than 60 individuals have played a significant role in molding me into who I am today. Beginning my freshman year, my support system at Shepherd started with the Multicultural Leadership Team. I was also able to form new friendships through my involvement with SGA. I have also benefited greatly from my involvement with ASB, A-Team, Gateway, Program Board, and through my support that I have found in my brothers of Delta Sigma Pi. My brief story likely reflects similar support systems of degree candidates, and that's what makes Shepherd a special place. That's why we deeply appreciate all of you being here with us today. Like many of our degree candidates, I was also able to develop some of the most meaningful relationships I have ever had during my time at Shepherd. My friends have been by my side for as long as I can remember. So thank you, Hannah, John, Maddie, Jacob, Courtney, and Devin, because I honestly would not be who I am today without your love, support, and dedication. Shepherd students are blessed to not only have the support of our peers, but also some of amazing faculty, staff, and administrators. Individuals such as Dr. Seeger, Holly Fry, Julia Flacco, Rachel Meads, and Dr. Martz. The faculty and staff at Shepherd are unlike any I have ever encountered before. They continually give themselves not only to the university, but to each of us. They are compassionate, dedicated, supportive, caring, and inspirational. They are the true backbone of this institution, and we are all better having met them. Finally, I think it's safe to say that the class of 2018 would not be able to do this without the support of our families. To our parents, grandparents, and family members, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. My family has been with me every step of the way. They supported me when I decided to move 6 hours away. They encouraged me to find my passions. They cheered me up when I was feeling discouraged, and they refused to ever allow me to consider quitting. I would not be the man I am today without the love of my mother, my papa, my mama, my brothers Christopher and Tyler, cousin Jenna Lee, and new family addition, Steve. Our families are the reason we strive to succeed. They always see our potential even when we don't see it within ourselves. Graduates, please be sure to thank and appreciate everyone who has helped you along your way. When Shepherd students set out to do something, we do it. This is evident by all the things this student body has accomplished and done for this campus. Over the course of the 3 years I have been with SGA, I have witnessed firsthand the influence that we as individual students can and will make. Every year, students participate in campus safety walks to make sure we maintain a protected and inclusive environment for all individuals. We have expanded Wi-Fi coverage across campus. We have installed eco-friendly water bottle refilling stations to eliminate plastic bottle waste. And we opened the first commuter student lounge, and we even enhanced our EPTA bus services throughout campus. Shepherd Rams continually prove that when we put our minds together, we can accomplish anything. We are innovative, successful, and passionate. Shepherd produces leaders who are humble, hungry, and smart. Students who are capable of accomplishing more than ever imagined. But none of this would have been possible without the continuous support of all of our friends, families, professors, administrators, and mentors. These individuals are the ones who helped push our boundaries and achieve things we never thought we were capable of achieving before. Graduates, be proud of all that you have accomplished and continue to do amazing things. Take today and celebrate your accomplishments with your friends, families, and loved ones, because tomorrow we have work to do. It's our time to go out and create the world we want to live in, one we can be proud of. Once a Ram, always a Ram. Thank you, family, friends, and loved ones, and congratulations, class of 2018.
It is now my privilege to recognize exemplary service to Shepherd University and the remarkable community in which we make our home with the presentation of the 2018 President's Award. Would the Friends of Popedigan who could attend today please join me at the podium? Oh, thank you so much. So good. We'll just go all around. Yeah, we'll just, okay. Oh, sure. Okay. Thank you. So we can, yeah. Okay, if you stand on one side of me and John on the other, I think okay, just a couple more. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Okay, just two more. Are we good? Okay. Okay, so we have you on one side, John on the other. The President's Award is presented annually in recognition of generous and noteworthy service to Shepherd University. This year, we are honored the Friends of Popedigan, a dedicated group of individuals who have made it their mission to bring Popedigan and its gardens back to its original glory. For those of you in the audience who are not familiar with the Shepherd campus, Popedigan is the lovely red brick house on West Campus near the Center for Contemporary Arts. It was built in 1907 and purchased in 1964 for Shepherd's use. A volunteer group under the leadership of gardener Elizabeth Starrow began to tackle the gardens which had fallen in disarray. Enthusiasm for the garden renovation project grew as local businesses, alumni, and students joined the community gardeners to provide mulch, plants, and muscle for the project. Meanwhile, a group led by interior decorator John Douglas Miller turned its attention to the interior of the house, providing improvements to make Popedigan an attractive destination for meetings, private parties, and weddings, as well as public events such as the Civil War Christmas and the recent Jefferson County House and Garden Tour. The Friends of Popedigan, working with the Shepherd University Foundation, also seek donations and funding for projects, including the current kitchen renovation, designed to accommodate professional level catering and food preparation for the many events held at this beautiful home. I am privileged to present the 2018 President's Award to the Friends of Popedigan in recognition of your collective service and devotion to the university. Your dedication and hard work serve as excellent examples to which the class of 2018 and the Shepherd community can aspire. Shepherd prides itself on the volunteer spirit of our students, and we are heartened to see that spirit embodied in this community group comprised of alumni and friends of the university. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so now. It is now my great privilege to recognize Doctor of Business honorary degree recipient, Mr. Paul T. McDermott. Mr. McDermott, can you please join Drs. Brand and Lovelace? Mr. McDermott, who serves as the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Washington Real Estate Investment Trust in Washington, D.C., is a highly successful business leader and an alumnus of Shepherd University, class of 1983. Before attaining his current CEO position at the Washington Real Estate Investment Trust, which he assumed in 2013, Mr. McDermott had previously served in a variety of roles with companies in the Washington, D.C. area, including Senior Vice President and Managing Director of Acquisitions for the Rockefeller Group Investment Management, Principal and Chief Transaction Officer of PNC Realty Investors Incorporated, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer with Freddie Mac, Principal with Lend Lease Real Estate Investments, Executive Vice President and Chief Investment Officer with Acacia Realty Corporation, and Senior Real Estate Analyst with Centennial Development Corporation. We were all thrilled at Shepherd University when he recently rang the bell on Wall Street. Mr. McDermott, you have lived an exemplary life in both the public and private spheres. As an alumnus of Shepherd, you have proven that Shepherd students succeed many, many times over. As a former member of the Shepherd swim team and a two-time All-American, you have shared your athletic success by serving as a swim coach for the Special Olympics in Montgomery County, Maryland. Continuing your outreach and assistance to young people, you have served on the board of directors of the Children's Hospital Children's Research Institute. You have put your Shepherd Bachelor of Science degree in business administration to good use through your steady rise as a business leader. Recognizing the value of higher education to your career, you earned an MBA in finance from the American University. Through the many memberships you have held over the years, including the International Development Research Council, Mortgage Bankers Association, Urban Land Institute, the Economic Club of Washington, Federal City Council, the National Association of Office and Industrial Parks. You have advanced the business community in the Washington, D.C. metro area by offering your expertise and counsel. Shepherd University is proud to call you one of our own. Based on the significant ways your life and career have impacted and inspired so many individuals, Shepherd University is honored to recognize you today. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Shepherd University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you, Paul Thomas McDermott, the degree of Doctor of Business, honoris causa, that all the rights and privileges attached to this degree be preserved unto him. We have issued this letter patent from our hand, sealed with the official seal of the university.
Hello, Shepherd. Let me get my eyes on here. There we go. So before I get started, I have to tell you, the last time I got a phone call from the president of Shepherd, well, let's just say it had more to do with getting me out of here than coming back and giving a commencement speech. President Hendricks, faculty, board, families, and most importantly, Shepherd graduates, class of 2018. I want to thank you for this incredible honor. As a 1983 graduate of Shepherd, I'm deeply humbled to be standing in front of you. I want to start by offering my sincere congratulations to these graduates sitting here in front of me. I know the hard work it took for you to get here, and kudos to you for seeing it through. And I don't want to forget the parents out there today. Parents, congratulations to you too also. Not only are you having a son or a daughter graduate today, but if I've done my math correctly, some of you are getting a raise today. So congratulations. My family's here also. I can almost hear my mother up in the box up there whispering to my wife, Roseanne, I didn't think he'd get out of here the first time. So it's good to be back. So graduates, you'll be relieved to know that I'm going to be brief today. When Dr. Hendricks was kind enough to talk to me about this opportunity, I wondered what I would want to hear if I was sitting in those seats, those same seats that I sat in 35 years ago this week. Yes, I'm old, as my sons will tell you. So I thought about it, and I wanted to share with you 5 observations that really impacted my journey, and I hope they can do the same for you. First, it's all about you, and I don't mean that in a selfish way. I mean, it starts with you and the choices you make in life and ultimately have to live with. In the spring of 1983, when I was a senior here, my father, who worked for the federal government at the time, arranged for a background investigation of me on campus. Quite the surprise. And he wanted me to get a security clearance so that I could work for the federal government too. So 2 agents come here. They show up in all the garb. They interview my teachers, my coaches, my teammates, my classmates. Hell, I think they even talked to the cook in the cafeteria. They were incredibly thorough, I would say too thorough at the time. But I was very appreciative of my dad's gesture. But after spending my summers while I was at Shepherd working on a construction site for our home builder, I found that I really liked the real estate. I liked the hard materials, the process. I liked seeing that finished product. Consequently, I chose to have a very difficult talk with my dad. I chose to go down a different career path than my parents probably envisioned. And for me, it was a personal choice. It was my choice. And graduates, now it's your choice. Number 2, working hard. You know, one of my favorite quotes is from Benjamin Franklin. And he said, "You'll find the key to success is under the alarm clock." That thought process was drilled into me early on here as a swimmer at Shepherd. When we had 2-a-days in the dead of winter, we were up between 4:30 and 4:45 every morning, either lifting or stretching before we jumped into that ice water at Sarah Cree. Our coach, Dr. Rick Gibson, demanded maximum effort from you as an individual and collectively for us as a team. And I ultimately think his teams were so successful because of that work ethic that he instilled in all of us. It's funny, my sons now have me into Marvel movies, and because of my personality, I naturally gravitated towards Deadpool. But every time he's about to attack, he has a line, maximum effort. So I love maximum effort. I'll be honest with you folks. I know that I have never been the tallest. I've never been the fastest. I know I haven't been the smartest for any team or any company that I've ever been associated with. Matter of fact, some of those times quite the opposite. But I also know that I've done my very best to never, ever let anybody outwork me. And I thank Shepherd and I thank Coach Gibson for laying that foundation. Third, have a heart. My senior year here at Shepherd, I was lucky enough to have a fellow swimmer recruit me to be an athlete buddy at the Martinsburg Special Olympics. This is where you were assigned to an athlete, you got to meet their families, you engaged all day, and you made sure they got to their events on time. You got to spend some quality time with some very, very special folks. And frankly, at the end of it all, I was hooked. After graduation, I went home. The following year, I coached for Montgomery County Special Olympics, and it's had a lasting impact on me. Throughout my career, I've tried to put myself in situations where I could volunteer, I could give my time. And if you haven't already done so, I encourage you to do that also. I'm honored to say that even today, a company that I'm privileged to be associated with, Washington Reed, they have a community service committee whose mission is to find ways to give back to the communities in our geographic footprint. You already know the point here, folks. We're not here to take. Giving back is part of the deal too. Pay it forward, as it were. And there's a lot of things I could go on and ramble about never miss a chance to say thank you, never miss a chance to help someone, but you get it. It doesn't have to be your entire being, but just a little dose every now and then, it'll be good for your soul. Number 4, and this one was the toughest for me, taking risks and embracing your fears. And yes, the two can go together. I admittedly come from a pretty conservative background, and if you had to ask me if there's anything that I would do different, I'd probably say I probably should have found a way to push myself and take more risks. On the business side, yeah, I could have been more aggressive in a meeting. I could have, been harder on a pitch. I could have chased a deal harder. That's business. I think the more important risk that you can take is on the personal side. How? By being honest with yourselves and admitting that you have fears, and that's okay. I believe one of the best risks that you can take in life is recognizing those fears and tackling them head on. I'll give you just a small example. My last job, I was on occasion had to go to Asia to raise capital and meet investors. And my Japanese colleague would meet me there because a number of meetings, they did not speak English. Well, one of our first big meetings was with probably one of the largest investors in Tokyo. And I was nervous. I was very fearful of things going wrong and that things would get lost in translation. And my colleague turned to me and he said, in Japan, they have a saying that one's fear is only as deep as the mind allows. I was like, whoa, that's pretty profound before a meeting, but it cleared my head. We went into the meeting, we had a good meeting, we got through it, and I got through that fear of failing. Look, I'm here to tell you, we all have fears. What I would do is say, let's try to make those fears one of your strengths now. Let's try to make them one of your assets. For me, taking on that risk of facing those fears has helped shape me, who I am, I think in a positive way. It's made me stronger. It's motivated me. It's pushed me to be a better person. And I know it will for you too. And finally, let's talk about self-confidence. At the risk of getting booed, I am a New England Patriots fan. I have been since I was a kid, so please don't. That was weak. Thank you. But I was watching an interview with the GOAT, Tom Brady, and he said, and I thought it was pretty profound also, he said, if you don't believe in yourself, why would anybody else believe in you? My wish for you graduates is to be confident, not arrogant, but confident when you walk out of here today. When my colleagues and I interview candidates, We look for self-confidence in people. We look for that grit, that intangible. It's important. It says something about you and who you are. I want to see you when you walk in for those interviews with your head up high, walking in and walking out. I want you to know we're all going to have good days and bad days, months, years, it happens. You all follow the news, you see how volatile the market is these days. My colleagues and I are right in the middle of that, but I'm confident we're going to get through it. I want you to know that through everything, your confidence in yourself and your faith is what's going to carry you through those challenging times. Graduates, believe in yourselves. So, enough waxing philosophic from the podium here. I just want to tell you all how proud I am to be a Shepherd graduate and how proud I am to be standing in front of you today. And how proud I am of you graduates for completing this journey today. You know, I always hear this term, leaders of tomorrow, and I have to chuckle. The last time I checked, these diplomas that you are about to receive aren't for free. If they were, everybody would already have one. I know that you are leaders right here, right now, today. Why? Well, let's see. You've worked hard to get here. You've sacrificed. You've overcome personal obstacles. Guess what, folks? That's what great leaders do. You've led yourself to this point, to this ceremony. Bravo. It's a big, beautiful world out there, Shepherd graduates. I want you to go out there now and make your mark. Play hard, maximum effort. Have a heart. Take a risk. Be confident. And let's try to have some fun along the way, all right? But remember, graduates, it starts with you and the choices that you make. From one Shepherd graduate to another, congratulations and thank you today.
Paul, thank you. It's always great to welcome you back here to Shepherd, and thank you for the inspiration of your work and your encouraging words today. We appreciate you sharing this important day with us. I'm Scott Beard, Acting Provost of Shepherd University, and it is my pleasure to introduce Hannah Brumbaugh, Class of 2018 and Senior Class President, who will deliver remarks from the graduating seniors.
Ralph Waldo Emerson was a man of many words, deep thoughts, and an abundance of inspiration. He once said, "Whatever you do, you need courage. Whatever course you decide upon, there is always someone there to tell you that you are wrong. There are always difficulties arising to tempt you to believe that your critics are right. To map out a course of action and follow it to an end requires some of the same courage that a soldier needs. Peace has its victories, but it takes brave men and women to win them. Classmates, I stand here on this stage before you with great pride and admiration. We, together, have successfully reached the day that we are able to celebrate the end of the part of our educational journey as a united group. I look at all of you and I see different journeys and ambitions. I see the delight in your faces, and I know that we as a class of 2018 have achieved one of our greatest accomplishments together. Some of us have been questioned about the course that we have chosen. I'm so sorry, give me 1 minute. But we have fought off those criticisms and supported one another during this journey. Our courage was very sturdy, a foundation built by those who have encouraged us and those who have forced us to be the best versions of ourselves. I would like to take a moment and ask you, my fellow classmates, to thank those who have supported you during your course here at our soon-to-be alma mater. Because anyone who has ever given us the confidence to achieve what we have today, well, we sure do owe them quite a lot. These are the individuals who have supported our actions, told us that our critics were fruitless, and that we would reach our victories by maintaining the courage that made us a soldier, as Emerson so eloquently stated. I would like to personally thank my mom and dad, Tom and Cheryl, for their continued support, love, and financial security through my undergraduate degree, and their own desire to understand my own personal journey. Dr. Tudor graced us with his rendition of You Raise Me Up prior to our commencement ceremony. And on behalf of the senior class, I would like to reiterate the dedication of that song to those of you who we have previously thanked for being the foundation to our own personal success. West Virginia is known for its beautiful Appalachian mountain ranges, and as the song states, you all have lifted us up so that we can stand on mountains. Our fight to the top of the mountain, where the peak is, as you have guessed it, graduation, could not have been reached without being lifted up by our biggest fans and our biggest supporters. Our courage to reach the top and become brave graduates is thanks to our special loved ones. We as a class would like to thank our professors for educating us and preparing us to be high achievers in our fields of study. We would like to thank the professional staff who have fought to make Shepherd the incredible university that it is. But most of all, we should acknowledge ourselves individually for persevering through endless papers, presentations, and exams, for pulling all-nighters, learning how to balance Netflix and 15-page papers, as well as still finding time to build a community of camaraderie between one another. Our motivation to excel in our classes came from the never-ending support of one another. I am positive that if each graduate today looks to their left and right, they will see a face of a colleague who was more than just a friendly face within the classroom, but someone who played a key role in helping that graduate find their bravery and push to excel at Shepherd University. Through grit, persistence, and tons of coffee, we have earned our seats here today. As a class, we also wanted to show gratitude by donating a class gift of outdoor seating in the Commuter Student Lounge courtyard at Stutzman-Sloniker Hall. It was our pleasure to gift this to Shepherd on behalf of the class of 2018. It is a tradition that Shepherd students walk out of this auditorium and become successful in all their new ventures. I can guarantee our class will be no different, because tradition never graduates, just the students do. To close, Emerson also once said, Dare to live the life that you have dreamed for yourself. Go forward and make those dreams come true. So congratulations to you, my peers. Follow your dreams. Continue to pave your own path. Fight the critics and never lose the courage that you have gained in your time here. Never forget who we are. We are proudly the class of 2018.
Thank you so much, Hannah, for your remarks and for your wonderful leadership in securing the senior class gift. I know that many future generations of students, commuters will enjoy that gift. On behalf of the generations of Shepherd University students who will enjoy the benefits of that gift, we thank you, class of 2018, for your generosity. Well, now, what you've been waiting for. We now move to the recognition of our degree candidates. And I would first like to recognize and congratulate those students whose achievements have earned them the highest academic distinction that Shepherd University offers. The McMurrin Scholar Award is the greatest academic honor granted by Shepherd University. Today's graduating McMurrin Scholars have maintained a minimum of a 3.86 grade point average and were nominated by at least 3 faculty members before being approved by the faculty at large. Would the Joseph McMurrin Scholars please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Scholars, you may be seated. Phi Kappa Phi is the nation's oldest and most selective all-discipline honor society. Membership is by invitation only to the top 10% of seniors. Congratulations, Phi Kappa Phi graduates, and now would the members of the Phi Kappa Phi National Honor Society please stand and be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would ask that Dr. Marcia Brand, Chair of the Shepherd University Board of Governors, come to the podium. Will the faculty please rise and face the students? Will all of the candidates for baccalaureate degrees please rise?
Honorable ladies and gentlemen, I present to you these candidates whom I know to be sufficient in knowledge, according to ancient and revered customs, for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Arts Early Education, Bachelor of Arts Elementary Education, Bachelor of Arts Secondary Education, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music Education, Bachelor of Music and Performance, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Social Work, and Regents Bachelor of Arts. By the authority of the Shepherd University Board of Governors, I am pleased to grant our graduates their degrees with all the rights, privileges, and immunities thereunto pertaining. You may move your tassels from right to left. The faculty and students may be seated.
It is now my great pleasure to be the first to congratulate our graduates of 2018 and their families and friends on this major life accomplishment. Acting Provost Beard and I will now present the degrees. Today is indeed a very special occasion for all of us. So that everyone can hear the name of each candidate for graduation, we ask that you please hold your applause as the names are individually read. After the awarding of degrees by each college, we will ask you to help us recognize the entire group of students with your applause. Thank you.
Will the Grand Marshal now begin to dismiss our degree candidates from the College of Education and Professional Studies, directing them to the platform. As the candidates make their way to the stage, Shepherd's Brass Ensemble will provide a musical interlude. Please join me in thanking Dr. Scott Hippensteel and the Department of Music for providing the music for today's ceremony and for the award-winning music they offer the campus and community throughout the year.
So where do we...
Thank you. Presenting the candidates for degrees from the College of Education and Professional Studies are acting deans Drs. Elvira Santolova Allison, Stacy Kendig, and Sharon Maley.
Hello, I'm Dr. Elvira Senatulova Allison, Acting Dean for and Department Chair of Education. I will be presenting the candidates for education degrees. Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts Early Education degree. Jessica Erin Barr. Tony Danielle May, magna cum laude. Samantha Lynn Scroggins. Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts Elementary Education degree. Austin Lee Thomas, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Danielle Alexis Branson. Kala Lynn Brule. Rachel Frances Duffy, cum laude. Danielle Mercedes Fernandez, cum laude. Hannah Nicole French, magna cum laude. Madison Shea George, summa cum laude. Brianna Nicole Gorman, magna cum laude. Mary Catherine Graves, cum laude. Haley Morgan Greathouse, magna cum laude. Connor Joseph Herdan. Annalise Marie Heschel, cum laude. Brandy Lee Hutzler. Emily Brienne Kane. Mackenzie Joseph Kearns. Courtney Erin Matthews, cum laude. Keisha Opal McLeod. Catherine Elizabeth Minton. Julia Megan Hufsinger, magna cum laude. Brooke Noel Richmond, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Silvius, cum laude. Ariana Madison Snap. Alexis Haley Staugs, cum laude. Crystal K. Walker, magna cum laude. Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts Secondary Education degree. Lori Megan Hercules, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Amberly Lynn Kiewski, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Kelsey Victoria Shaw, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Ryan Joseph Aaron, cum laude. Sierra Renee Asherman, magna cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Blanchard, cum laude. Amber Nicole Butler, cum laude. Caitlin Brooke Butcher, magna cum laude. Natasha Oriana Chapman. Jonathan Michael Coleman. Margaret S. James, cum laude. Kimberly Jean Jones. Michaela Morgan Kaiser. Fletcher Allen Kinder. Richelle Winter Nelson. Joseph P. Richards, cum laude. Megan Amber Rogers, cum laude. Mark Allen Sawyer. Jessica Lee Summer Essex. Ashley Dawn Wilkins, cum laude. John Michael Whirl. Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Music Education degree. Emily Shepis Chachio. Joseph McMurran Scholar, summa cum laude. Grace Marie Gaini. Joseph McMurran Scholar, summa cum laude. Chase Andrew Ramsburg. Joseph McMurran Scholar, summa cum laude. Helen Ann Zimba. Joseph McMurran Scholar, summa cum laude. Christiana Elaine Dean, cum laude. Kristen Marie Fristo, cum laude. Sawyer Martin Gaydon. Kia Stengard Jones, cum laude. Presenting the candidates for degrees from the Department of Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Sports Studies is Acting Dean and Department Chair, Dr. Stacy Kendick.
Good afternoon. Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree. Russell Patrick Goodacre. Joseph McMurran Scholar, summa cum laude. Taylor Marie Harwood. Hi. Kevin Sean Andrews. Joshua Lamarck Blackwell. Anthony John Bracken. Sylvia Marie Brown. Danielle Lynn Burkhardt. Jaime Christian Colon. Derek Eugene Coles, Jr. Ryan Ardell Crabtree. Matthew Warren Crawford. Veronica Nicole Dillo. Thomas Craig Esposito. Ronald Wayne Farley, Jr. Anthony Vincent Frazier. DeMarcus Carpenter Garrett. This is good. Mary Margaret Gilday. Katie Nicole Gustaval. John William Hall II. Jesse Aaron Hancock, cum laude. Margaret Riley Hanrahan. Malik Devon Harrelson. Noah Lee Harmon. Kayla Nicole Holland, cum laude. Allison Marie Holmes, magna cum laude. Brandon Kyle Hovell. Shaniel Lawrence Jenkins. Jeffrey Andrew Kammerer. Malaya Renate Malloy. Dustin Tyler Marker. Trayvon Tamar McDaniel, magna cum laude. Tiffany Nicole McKinney, cum laude. Shaquille Amir Melvin. Connor James O'Shea. Jacob Michael James Oliver. Annie Mae Orr. Ryan Lee Panch. Kinsey Brooke Poffenberger, cum laude. Zachary Charles Poffenberger. Timothy Lee Potter. Jessica Gabrielle Raz. Sarah Elizabeth Roberts North, magna cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Santa Barbara, magna cum laude. Shane David Shirley. Joel Raynand Singh. Tyler Shane Stern. Ryan Jamal Sturdivant. Isaiah Amakwe Teta, magna cum laude. Sean Matthew Went. Presenting the candidates for degrees from the Department of Nursing is Acting Dean and Department Chair, Dr. Sharon Maley.
Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Abigail Rose Bim. Olivia Page Carlisle. Skylar Nicole Casto. Hannah K. Cole. Amy Elizabeth Copenhaver. Alicia Lynn Davis. Emily Nicole Eli. Kaylee Lynn Emery. Lindsay Nicole Fales. Brianne R. Ford. Emily Gabrielle Franklin. Michelle M. Green. Michelle Marie Halverson. Casey Morgan Hensor. Hattie Ann Lighton. Allison Leah Leonard. Stephanie Ann Lopez. Callie Lusk. Austin Lee McKinney. Caitlin Marie Moore. Catherine Nicole Neff. Cum laude. Heather Ruth Pleasance. What am I supposed to do?
A little bit closer.
Katia Elizabeth Quinn. Peter John Rial. Rachel Moore Russell. Jarapat Sumner. Emily Ann Temple. Madeline Rochelle Trucks, cum laude. Alicia Marie Unger, cum laude. Morgan Taylor Vanderpool. Dana Marie Vaughn. Kendra Marie Winner. Jennifer Lynn Whittington. Hope Alexandra Wolford. Sarah Jobeth Wolford, magna cum laude. Guang Young Wong, magna cum laude. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate the graduates from the College of Education and Professional Studies. Presenting the candidates for degrees from the College of Arts and Humanities is Dean Dow Benedict.
Let us now recognize the candidate for the Bachelor of Arts degree. Heidi Anna Macaloso. Brianna Lee McGuire. Ashley Mariana Angara, magna cum laude. Michael Morris Barber. Stacy Renee Boswell. Hannah Dorothy Brumbaugh. Sierra Elaine Campbell. Kelsey Mercer Cheney. Grace Elizabeth Farrell, University Honors. Robert Willard Hitty. Harry Joseph Koval, cum laude. Kylie Madison Cromell, University Honors, magna cum laude. Cameron Michael Mallow. Leah Kathleen Malone. Haley Elizabeth Irene McAllister. Sophia Alexis Messenger. Charlene Michelle Reckner. Michaela Corrine Reger, magna cum laude. Christopher Alexander Reiser, University Honors, cum laude. Chase Keegan Roberts. Jessica Marie Sharpless. Michael Alexander Solomonic. Make a grand deal. Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. Kristen Elizabeth Rahak, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. David Keith Albin. Melanie Isabella Alamia. Catherine Marie Blair. Janae Elizabeth Butts. Victoria Rose Chopin. Catherine Elaine Flint. Caliph Lofton Green. Jesse Robert Hart. Shane Michael Harris, cum laude. Eric Lynn Ianazzi. Alyssa Maria Imes, cum laude. Kristen Evelyn Jackson. Rachel Anna Jenkins. Samantha May Lindsay. Yanni Marie Madeline Maida. Troy McIntosh. Catherine Hayes Mitchell. Molly Colleen Quigley. Susan Renee Redmond. Christina Ann Rosamondo. Robin Arthur Schleif, magna cum laude. Charisma Shanette Shepard. Lawrence Frank Strauss. Caitlin May Wyant. Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Music and Performance degree. Anthony Nicholas Stoica, magna cum laude. Mary Allison Sullivan, magna cum laude. Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree. Pandora Jasmine Domeco, thank you. Taylor Lorene Claudette Engel. Jacob Daniel Bales. Ellen Catherine Buchanan. Leanne Renee Cook. Stephen Matthew Davis. Rihanna Lynn Drew. Brianna Rose Gladden. Okay. Samantha Lee Gray. Antonia Maria Mercedes Hernandez Ortiz. Caitlin Marie Lampkin, cum laude. Austin Michael Lane. Jasmine Brianna Howard. Caitlin Suzanne Mock. Alexander Mark Ponton. Kellyanne Teresa Quinn. Jenna Lauren Ross. Lexi Lee Yoder. Ladies and gentlemen, let us congratulate the graduates from the College of Arts and Humanities. Presenting the candidates for degrees from the College of Natural Science and Mathematics is Dean Robert Warburton.
Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree. Kyle Aaron Anderegg, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Sierra Bess Badley, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Kristen Nicole Bauer, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Yada. Jada Chandel Brown, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Courtney Lane Glasscock, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Molly Elise Lovin, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, University Honors, summa cum laude. Matthew Darian Pryor, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Thank you. Ryan Erin Quigley, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Logan Harrison Robertson, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Daniel Anthony Testa, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Yichan Yao, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Cassandra Lee Axline Kidweiler. Savannah Morgan Blades. Joseph Michael Bashinsky. Roosevelt Kevin Nodone Bow, magna cum laude. Alexander Edward Bronca. Lakin Nicole Bronca, cum laude. Christian James Burns. Thomas Brendan Burrows. Matthew Stephen Butler. Tara Alexis Butler. Cameron David Cullison. Scott Allen Elwood. Alexandra Yvonne Faulkner. Gonna kill your name. Sean Daniel Gagliardo. Samantha Alexis Gardner. Jessica Diane Gibes. Dallas Robert Giannini. Alexandra Catherine Diane Guigeot. Christopher Antonio Guerrero. Thank you, congrats. Nicolette Susan Hamilton. Thank you. Joshua David Hardesty. Thomas James Hargroves. Brandy May Hawes. Jeffrey Michael Heath. Thank you. Tiffany Lynn Hurd. Brianna Chanel Hester. Brooks Patrick Hodgeclaw. Aaron Matthew Howe. Briar Landon Jenkins. Jamela Johnson. Joshua Crifter Jones. Stacy Amanda Jones. Lane Brent Leakey. Samantha Morgan Leonard. Olivia Grace Lohman. Kimberly Racine Lukasik. Robert Joel Lyons. Thank you. Eric Daniel Merkel. Robert Anderson Neff. Emilia Madeline Poole. Ronald David Rankin III. Bailey Morgan Reed Grimmett, University Honors. Camilla May Shell. Macy Lee Sigler. Thank you. William Brock Singley. Thank you. Benjamin Weber Slappy. Acacia Elizabeth Smith. Jordan Elizabeth Snyder. Michaela Shane Stevenson. Ashley Victoria Tashner, University Honors. Alexander Van Tien. Zachary Wayne Wagman. Samuel Mark Lafia Ward. Chase Alexander Williams. Alexander Harrison Wilson. You found it. John David William Wright. Ladies and gentlemen, let us congratulate the graduates from the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. Presenting the candidates for degrees from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences is Dean Anne Marie Legrid.
Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degree. Katie Luann Clark, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Kelsey Lee Anderson, cum laude. Jillian Elise Belcher. Caitlin Shireen Bohr, University Honors. Morgan Hope Breeden. Alejandro Campera Oliart, magna cum laude. Rachel Catherine de Lima. Lauren Page Duckworth, cum laude. Raven Valley Flenner. Mackenzie Starr Gallagher. Kellen Claire Healy. Alexis Yvonne Johnson, cum laude. Carissa Ann McBee. Destiny Gabriella Joy Myers. Jennifer Rose Reed. Michelle Christine Reed, cum laude. Colton Lane Roberts. Nadine Marie Statler. Shauna Marie Statler. Amy Lynn Street, magna cum laude. Rachel Naomi Tayton. Anthony Todd Van Meter. Destiny Marie Wells. Kelsey Elizabeth Winter. Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree. Haven Blair Ainsworth. Kevin Joseph Bonanno, cum laude. Samuel Hoy Brown VII. Kelsey Marie Simabu. Tyler Austin Dotson. Deanna Marie Hart. Teresa Renee Jackson Heflin. Jordan Ross Iden. Megan Ashley Carmen. Cedrice Chanel Kenny. William Robert Leckenby. Danielle Kristen Marple. Shannon Rebecca McIntyre. Kelsey Michelle Miller. Jackson Irving Moose. Cassidy Kyle Noble. Rhiannon Jean Pescatani. Natalie Pizarro. Erica Rochelle Ricor. Kelvin L. Riegard. Brenna Ray Rose. Desiree Storm Rose. Keith Tyler Sifford. Robert Merritt Schneider. Rachel Lee Sowers. Brooke Taylor Sowers. Shelby Joe Toms. Angela Min Williams. Kyra Juliana Noel Windle. Caitlin Ruth Zakruski, University Honors. Let us now recognize the candidates for the Bachelor of Social Work degree. Taylor Elise Bird, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, University Honors, summa cum laude. Jasmine Carissa Earl, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Jeffrey Andrew Judd, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Hannah Mae Bartley, magna cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Cheney. Laurel Kate Chappelle, cum laude. Courtney Ann Dodson. Bria Nicole Dolman. Harley Marie Furr. Sarah Jenny Hastings. Rebecca Christine Hunter, magna cum laude. Rhonda Marie Jenkins Rinaldi. Brittany Miranda Jezerin, cum laude. Cassandra Mary Makarith, magna cum laude. Jessica Ann Schoonover, magna cum laude. Caitlin Corrine Semler. Mary Elizabeth Shekels. Satokasil Shumba. Noelle Autumn Spickler, cum laude. Rebecca Nicole Stotler. Jenna Nicole Taylor. Morgan Kelsey Unger. Ladies and gentlemen, let us congratulate the graduates from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Presenting the candidates for degrees from the College of Business is Dean Ben Martz.
Let us now recognize the candidates for Bachelor of Science degree. Priscilla Nicole Bim, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. David Daniel Murdoch, Joseph McMurrin Scholar, summa cum laude. Haley Noel Anderson. Aaliyah Nicole Backstrom. Brianna Lynn Barr. Noah Thomas Blacker. Kyle Matthew Boone. Nathan Alexander Borowski. Seth Preston Brooks. Ashley Elizabeth Brown, cum laude. Kaylin Jones Browning. Joseph Tyler Birkinshaw. Brooke Taylor Campbell. Benjamin Samuel Capriola. AJ Carr. Sarah Elizabeth Chapman. Lauren Renee Collins. John Gregory Cruciani. You ready? Alyssa Marie Davis. Jameson Colby Deason. Jennifer Lee Dickey. Brooke Marie Dillow. Nathan Charles Dock. Angelina Marie Fiorelli. Sarah Coates Fletcher. Terrence Lee Fogel. Timothy Michael Gobin. Catherine Diane Greco, summa cum laude. Dalton James Haymaker, cum laude. Ryan Tyler Higdon, magna cum laude. Connor Blake Howard, Haley Marie Jarrett, Marcus Devonte Kisner, Amber Nicole Lloyd, Dakota Samuel Luttrell, cum laude. Natalie Lynn Mancini. Aaron Lucas Mantle, cum laude. Allison Morgan Mayhew. Ian Alexander Myers, cum laude. Charles Bates Barker. Brian Joseph Rubelet. Tyler Alexander Russell. Ian Alexander Sager, cum laude. Michael Lee Shannon. Austin Michael Show. April Shui, cum laude. Irene Crisovalanto Spanos, cum laude. Nathaniel Russell Teague. Amber Courtney Toth. Jill Suzette Upson. Eric Michael Williams. Blake Devin Wilt. Nicholas Thomas Young. John William Eunice, cum laude. Ladies and gentlemen, let us congratulate the graduates from the College of Business. Presenting the candidates for the Regents Bachelor's of Arts degree is Assistant Provost for Academic and Community Outreach, Dr. Virginia Hicks.
As he said, let us now recognize the candidates for the Regents Bachelor of Arts degree. Caitlin E. Ellen. Kirsten Miranda Barstead. Levon Michelle Campbell. Maxwell Thomas Carr. Diane Gwen Correa. James Derrickson Cummins. Liz Mendez Dela Cruz. Daniel James Dunn. Sarah Nicole Federline. Jonathan Patrick Ford. Lisa M. Fraley. Glenn Jerry Moore. Excellent. Yay. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. Charles Raymond Gaines. Matthew Urian Garman. Chastity Dawn Grapes. Clayton Jeffrey Ellen Haynes. Victoria Alexis Harding. Heather Nicole Hart. Jody Marie Hawbaker. Levante O'Neill Heights. Margaret Elizabeth Hill. Wendy Elaine Johnstone. Delaney Leanne Kovacs. Kristen Elizabeth Ladd. Jeanette Melanie Lee. Diana Ling. You go ahead. Deshaun Elijah Long. Ellis Regina Mitchell. Kristen Luann Mitchell. Jonita Chasese Nacha. Hannah Bourne Newport. Sheree Diane Perigo. Kylie Lauren Pryor. Sarah Elizabeth Radcliffe. Samantha D. Redmond. Michael William Reed. Hannah Jane Claire Riley, cum laude. Courtney Lane Shambaugh. Sonia Marie Shawley. Amanda Anika Spain. Gregory Lynn Voorhees. Mandisa Ellen Waters. Richard Bradley Weller. Meredith Caitlin Whiting. Ladies and gentlemen, let us congratulate the graduates with the Regents Bachelor's of Arts degree.
Thank you and congratulations. 2018 Shepherd University graduate Grace Guiney will now lead us in the singing of the alma mater, which can be found in page 4 of your program. During the singing of the alma mater, the class medal will be passed by Hannah Brumbaugh from the class of 2018 to Courtney Kanjerski, president-elect from the class of 2019. Please stand and remain standing through the conclusion of the program.
Close beside Potomac waters of historic fame stands our noble alma mater, glorious her name. Lift the chorus, speed it onward, loud her praises ring. Hail to thee, beloved shepherd, hail, all hail we sing.
That was so great. Once again, congratulations to our graduates and to their loved ones gathered in celebration here today. On behalf of Sandy Spinagle, President of Shepherd University Alumni Association, we welcome today's graduates as Shepherd alumni. A lapel pin located at your seats symbolizes this new status. The 0-year reunion reception immediately following the ceremony in the Wellness Center is sponsored by the Alumni Association. Please stop by and enjoy your first 0-year reunion as alumni. We look forward to celebrating with you and your family. An opportunity will be provided for graduates and families to have commemorative photos taken. So congratulations to all. So one last item, graduates, during the recessional, please follow the marshal through the way you entered. Then exit the building and meet your families and friends next door in the Wellness Center. May graduates, we are very excited to announce that your Shepherd University diplomas are available to be picked up today in the Wellness Center arena. Please note that May graduates must pick their diploma up in person. I now ask our guests, in honor of the graduates, to please remain standing at your seats until all of the graduates have exited from the auditorium. I now declare the 2018 Baccalaureate ceremony for Shepherd University closed. Let knowledge serve.